going to get you.
For all you moms out there watching, this is gonna get you. This is gonna get you.
We learned that one of the greatest loves of Leo's life is his mother.
We learned that one of the greatest loves of Leo's life is his mother, Emmeline DiCaprio. 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 We learned that one of the greatest loves of Leo's life is his mother, Emmeline DiCaprio.
Lynn DiCaprio.
Yes.
Now, had you any idea that your son was going to grow up?
Now, have you any idea that your son was gonna grow up to be? Had you any idea that your son was gonna grow up to be?
The Leonardo DiCaprio.
The Leonardo DiCaprio. DiCaprio.
No, I had no idea at all.
No, I had no idea at all.
What were your hopes for him when he was?
What were your hopes for him when he was a boy? What were your hopes for him when he was a boy?
When he would argue with me, I would tell him he should be an attorney.
Well, when he would argue with me, I will tell him he should be an attorney. He should be an attorney.
So you can make some money. You can make some money arguing.
So he could make some money arguing.
I remember. And then he liked art, so I thought perhaps an artist, and since his name was Leonardo DiCaprio.
I remember then he liked art, so I thought perhaps an artist. And since his name was Leonardo DiCaprio, I thought that was.
Yeah, I thought that
Wasn't he? Why was he named Leonardo?
Since his name was Leonardo DiCaprio, I thought that
Wasn't he? Why was he?
Wasn't he? Why was he named Leonardo? Why was it named Leonardo?
Named Leonardo. I think this is.
I think that's a cute story.
Inspired by the name of Leonardo da Vinci when I saw.
I was inspired by the name of Leonardo da Vinci when I visited Italy.
When I visited Italy.
Italy.
Yes. And I thought it sounded very smooth.
And I thought it sounded very smooth. And I thought it sounded very smooth.
Was he always getting into trouble growing up?
Was he always getting into trouble growing up? Was he always getting into trouble growing up?
He was great.
He was great. That's right, Ma.
I was just wondering if you're looking forward to starting a family, getting married, having a wife and kids.
I was just wondering if you were looking forward to starting a family, getting married, having a wife and kids, and a white picket fence.
White picket fence?
Yeah, go ahead, answer that.
He's going into that. I will, sure.
Right now, no.
Right now, no, not at this particular moment.
Not this particular moment. Right now, I'm just too happy doing what I'm.
Right now, I'm just too happy doing what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just too happy doing what I'm doing.
But that's all in the future.
But that's all in the future. That's all in the future.
Sure.
Ellen Smith, I liked your question.
Ellen Smith, I'd like your question. That was good. This was good.
It's good. Where are you?
Where are you?
Okay. Okay, what is it?
Okay, what is it?
Who is your favorite leading lady kiss?
Who was your favorite leading lady kiss? Who was your favorite leading lady kiss?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
There's gonna be some mad actresses, huh? If I don't say.
There's gonna be some mad actresses. I'm afraid to say something. There's gonna be some mad actresses. I'm afraid to say something.
I'm just gonna go with
I'm just gonna go with I'm just gonna go with,
Kate Winslet, good old
Kate Winslet. Good on that classic. Good on classes.
classic. Just because we did it
Just because we did it more times than anyone could ever imagine.
more times than anyone could ever imagine on set.
A lot of times.
A lot of times. A
Kate
lot.
Winslet was here for the making of Titanic, and she told us the truth about working with Lee.
Kate Winslet was here for the making of Titanic and she told us the truth about working with Leonardo.
Leonardo. This is what she
The
said.
truth, huh?
The truth.
Yeah.
Leo and I always had a laugh together.
Leo and I were Leo and I we always had a laugh together. Leo and I we always had a laugh together.
We always got on incredibly well.
We always got on incredibly well. Incredibly well. We always got on incredibly well.
And there was
Need
never...
to with 7.
We did it with 7 months of
Yeah, absolutely. And
yeah, absolutely, I was like,
I was like, probably all the women in
probably all the women in this audience
this
are
audience are about Leonardo DiCaprio. And,
about Leonardo DiCaprio. Initially, I thought,
oh, how am I going to work with this beautiful man who's such a brilliant actor?
how I'm gonna work with this beautiful man. He's such a brilliant actor.
And I met him, and he's so, honestly, he's so lovely and down to earth and normal and so good at what he
And I met him, and he's so lovely and down to earth and normal and so good at what he does that
does. That it was actually never about that. It was a real brother-sister.
it was actually never about that. It was a real brother-sister thing.
We were very, very, very close and really stuck together.
We were very, very close and really stuck together.
True or false? You almost died while
True, of course, you almost died twice while skydiving.
skydiving?
Correct. Yes.
Correct, yes.
Why were you skydiving?
Why were
don't
you
know.
skydiving? I don't know, I never do it again. I tell you that.
I
I do not recommend skydiving to anyone.
Because
Because there's something fundamentally wrong about looking out of a plane and being thousands of feet in the air and okay, I'm gonna hold myself out and fall and plummet to the earth.
To the earth.
what happened?
What happened?
Tandem dive.
It was a tandem
Story
dive.
short, but
I make a story short. I make the story short, but it was a tandem drive, and I pulled the cord and look at the truth was going like
and I pulled
this.
the cord. I looked, and the chute was going like this. And I heard the guy go.
And I heard the guy go, oh blank,
I was like, what?
I was like, what? He's
all
like,
tied up,
it's
so
on
he
tire.
cut the cord, we started
So
plummeting
cut the
to
cord
earth. I
and
had
said, we started plummeting to earth. I had one of those, flashes.
Flashes, 8 by 10.
8 by 10 classes of my life in front of my eyes.
Glossies of my life in front of my eyes. 2 years old, 8 years
2
old.
years old, 8 years old,
Did that really
10.
happen?
That really happened.
Did that really happen? That really happened.
And then I didn't know there was a second chute. Pulled the second chute. That was clumped up as well.
And then I didn't know there was a second tooth. Upon the second tooth that was clumped up as well.
So then I said, oh wow.
So
Now I'm really going to die.
so then I said, oh wow, now I'm really going to die.
Do you have time to think?
Do you have time to think?
Yeah, you have those moments. It's going.
Yeah, you have those moments. It's going, oh God.
Really?
Why do I have to die?
Why do I have to die today? Why do I have to die today?